Welcome to this oral argument briefing on the case of Willow Creek Development Corporation versus the Pawnee Nation Tribal Council and Spirit Lake Band. The program overview highlights four curriculum pillars: sovereignty, jurisdiction, retroactivity, and cultural resource law. These form the legal framework for the case. The core dispute involves jurisdictional conflict between tribal and state-regulated entities over land use. It also examines the retroactive impact of applying new cultural impact requirements to past site assessments. The appellant is Willow Creek Development Corporation, the lead petitioner challenging jurisdiction. The respondents are the Pawnee Nation Tribal Council and the Spirit Lake Band, jointly defending sovereign authority. The primary asset in question is a 47-acre trust parcel, Tract A, 447. This land is designated Spirit Lake Band territory and is subject to tribal jurisdictional authority. The project overview details a proposed $78.5 million mixed-use development, including a hotel, luxury apartments, premium retail spaces, and dining facilities. The project secured early approvals, including a permit granted in October 2022, followed by the commencement of initial construction site works in November 2022. An emergency resolution, TC-20230-186, was issued, mandating cultural impact assessments for all developments. Crucially, it specified retroactive enforcement for ongoing projects. The Pawnee Heritage Office issued a stop work order, immediately halting all ground-disturbing activity. Willow Creek Development Corporation responded by filing a petition for an immediate stay. The tribal court ruled that jurisdiction was upheld, affirming tribal sovereignty over the project lands. They also found no legal violations, including no unlawful taking or ex post facto violations. The appeal centers on two main issues: a procedural challenge regarding subject matter jurisdiction and a constitutional review of the ex post facto and retroactivity concerns. Point of error number 1 asserts that the Tribal Courts Act restricts jurisdiction over external corporate entities and non-members without express consent. The respondent argument firmly defends tribal authority over designated trust lands, emphasizing that trust status confers full territorial jurisdiction, precluding external interference. Point of error number 2 argues that the retroactive resolution unconstitutionally impairs vested property rights under prior permits, violating the principle of non-retroactivity. A supporting argument highlights contractual stability. The developer contends that the issuance of a valid permit established reliance interests and contractual expectations that cannot be unilaterally undermined. The respondent's argument is that the resolution is civil, protective, and non-punitive. Its intent is community safeguarding rather than imposing criminal penalties. Our closing message emphasizes that this case defines the essential balance between economic development, tribal sovereignty, and cultural preservation. Supporting argument number 2 focuses on the international standard of neutrality in commercial forums, necessary for resolving high-stakes disputes without home court bias.